Now I'm going to go over how to calibrate our gram settings. So for our darks, we want our 30 grams. For our medium darks, we want 27 grams. And for our light colors, we want to use the 13 to 18 grams. All right. So how to do it, first we need a blank shirt with no print on it. We're going to fold it into a burrito. We're going to turn on our scale. We want to be in the gram setting. Simply weigh our garment. I got 172 grams. I'm going to tare that. I'm going to come to my pre-treater. Make sure my setting is set at a 14 by 16 or a 14 by 14 area, because that's what we're going to calibrate. We're calibrating the grams for the 14 by 14 or 14 by 16 spray area. So right now I have it at 14 by 16. I'm going to place my garment down. Okay. I'm then going to fold wet on wet. Okay. I'm going to fold it into a burrito. Take it back to my scale. Weigh it out. On my setting, at a speed at 40, I'm getting 20 grams. So this setting right here would be for our medium darks, light color shirts. And then we simply come over to our heat press. Remember, be careful when feeding the shirt. Good tip, feed half of the shirt, step back, readjust. Looks like it works fine. Firm pressure, 356, 35-second cure. And then that's how we calibrate for our grams with a pre-treat. We want to use a blank shirt, weigh the shirt first, tare the weight, apply our pre-treatment, and then weigh it again. That's going to give us our grams. And then we come to our heat press and cure our pre-treat. Ready to be printed. So once we established full color control, we're ready to print. Here I have my garment we pre-treated earlier today. When printing, we want to do the same technique, the feeding technique, as we did when we cured our pre-treatment on our heat press. So I'm going to feed my shirt, like so. Okay. I like to grab the sleeves, go to eyeball, 2 finger here, 2 finger here, about 4 fingers. I'm doing a back print, so I typically do about a 4 finger distance from the top of the platen. All right. So once I have my garment registered, my artwork is sent via AR3, I'm ready to print. so our garment has finished printing. The way we're going to remove our garment is we're going to slide it halfway, let it hang. Be careful that we don't get too close because this is wet ink and it will smear. So we want to pull it halfway, grab it like so, walk over to our heat press. So we're going to cure our DTG print. We're going to want to feed our garment through about halfway. Be careful, avoid the top cover because it is extremely hot. Okay. Once we have our image t-shirt placed, we are then going to grab some parchment paper. We're going to lay it directly on top of our ink. We're going to select our light setting, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, 35-second cure. On the light setting is what we want to cure our DTG prints. Notice I'm using this parchment paper. Parchment paper is only needed when we're curing white ink. So this was a CMYK plus white, therefore we want to use our parchment paper. If this was an all white design, we would use parchment paper. If it was a CMYK design only, there would be no need to use this parchment paper because it does not have white in it. Okay. So then our platen pops up. We then remove the parchment paper and carefully slide our garment out. And this is our finished product.